You're all in blue. Did I get everybody?
A little more.
Cliff? Am I getting Cliff?
Yep. It's gone now. It says Kristen's iPad.
Do what?
It says Kristen's iPad. I can't see that.
Oh, right, I'm seeing Haley and Cliff. Cindy.
Okay. She's all in the hospital.
Richard.
Take care.
Oh,
I tried to get a talk.
I don't see Dickie.
I
I
am
see
gone.
Cliff.
I'm not here.
I do see you. You're just so.
He blends. Another minute. We did take the garage door open. I had a second put my truck on its. I'll be ready to.
Is your one over the single button? Is your opener for the mobile dispatch, is that a single button?
Yeah. Depending on the truck, bring it with me. You ready? Morning, daughter. With a flag. All right, pledge allegiance. Yeah. Pledge allegiance to the flag. I am the America. Those who know all, which is one nation, and God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Make the motion on the minutes of March 26th.
Second it. All in favor? Favorable. Warrants are done. BJ Pro, not here. We go to Vinnie.
Oh, okay, last week, Chad, Barbara, a couple of people asked me about the request that I made. On the first week, that was the one on legalities when doing contracts with outside people and everything else. So I don't know if anybody else has any other questions about it. The second request I put in has to do with forming a formal official committee. And actually, both of those will be in the shopper's guide tomorrow. As they were.
Copy of.
Pardon me?
Do you have a copy of?
Well, they'll both be in the shopper's guide tomorrow. The copies will be in the shopper's guide. You'll see them so side by side with a little brief thing in the front, you know, with a suggestion if people wanted at a town meeting, they should, you know, let the selectmen know they're interested in it, so they can have a discussion and vote yes or no on it, you know, however they don't want it, they don't want it, or if they do, they do. So, yeah, I don't know if there's any other questions on it, but the first one was basically, you know, if someone who was involved in criminal activity, you got a copy of it,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and it's, you know, the town doesn't do business, you know, and if they're involved with whether they were convicted or they admitted guilt. But after 3 years, you know, there's grace period, then they can come in and file whatever approach the town. But what it does is it sets a precedent so that if somehow the town did do business with someone who was involved in criminal activity, they can say, well, we had this, you know, and it's not like the town has to go out and find out if they're involved in criminal activity. They've got a precedent set, and when they do the contract, they can read it, whoever the person is applying. And underneath, they can put, like most contracts, you know, we read this, lying is under perjury or might be a felony or whatever. So it protects the town from having to prove that, you know, they should have gone out and investigated someone. It's up to the person applying, once they know the town has that criteria. So that's basically, but
Have we ever had this problem before in town when we needed this article in there? I just,
well, it's not that you didn't have the problem before, it's sort of like, you don't know what might come up, you know?
No, I just-
it doesn't prevent anybody,
I just.
even if someone
we ever
was
had the
convicted.
problem before.
Yeah, I mean, even if someone was convicted, after 3 years, you know, if they figure it out, they can go and do it, you know, they can- go ahead, Bruce.
Yeah, does it make a difference between if it's a misdemeanor or a felony?
Well, I think, that we discussed the town meeting or the selectmen if they bring it forward, you know.
Said that question.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't specify in there, it just says, a conviction, you know. It doesn't say, felon or.
Or admittance.
But,
Or admittance.
yeah, it says admittance, yeah. They don't have to be a conviction. Yes,
Yeah, but is that for like if they commit something in the past? Or is that something they commit before they get elected or whatever? So I mean, if someone did something at age 18, are you gonna hold that against them? They've already done their time.
no, there's a 3-year period afterwards. So if they did it when, like, 3 years, like, more than 3
Yeah, but
years.
if they did something at 18 and say they're 35 now.
Right, that wouldn't count.
That way,
It's only 3 years.
So
So,
in the last 3 years.
Right,
we
yeah,
found on it.
yeah.
It's not really fair because it's,
right,
Plus,
I
it's
don't think that's fair in a way.
with, doing specific
Not that I
things.
do anything wrong, but.
I'm sorry.
But if it's a misdemeanor, sometimes people get misdemeanors and. You know, other stupid things.
Well, go ahead.
I just wanted to ask if you guys would like background check on people.
not on people who run for election.
If you wanna be a coach, we do.
Well, it's someone who wants to come in and, do paving for the town, you know, it's more businesses and, you know, that type of thing, contracts, or if they've violated some environmental stuff and got convicted. And, but, you know, specify certain things.
The only thing I see with that is, because say like a company forgets to register the vehicle, that's a misdemeanor, so they're gonna be excluded from. Putting an application in because of that, which is not really fair, because they're busy in their world, they forgot to register a trailer
Oh,
or
no,
a truck.
no, it's more doing business, it's not.
Yeah, but you said misdemeanor, so that's a misdemeanor.
No, I didn't say this, I didn't say anything,
Yeah.
I didn't specify, like Bruce asked, I didn't specify.
No,
Somebody said misdemeanor.
Chad asked
Agreed.
if it was a felony or, so it just, I would myself would think felony, but, that.
Yeah, I mean, it depends, it would depend on the amount of money involved in the contract, that would, you know, that they were involved in.
Yeah.
but again,
No,
it
that's
has to be,
Bruce had his hand up, that's okay.
Yeah, when it comes to a felony, some statutes on a felony last for 20 years, so like if a convicted felon can't have a gun for 20 years or so, that's why I'm asking the difference between misdemeanor and felony.
Well, but it stipulates after 3 years, after the 3-year conviction. So their penalty might last for 20 years, but it's after the conviction, not their term of, you know, sentencing or whatever, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It's time on you here.
Well, yeah,
That's a fine line.
but it's not on licensing, it's not on licensing, or, I mean, it's not like they went for a driver's license or anything like that, it's contract, or what the city says, yeah.
My main concern is felons back into things and shouldn't they, but whatever.
He's a convicted felon and he can't own a weapon or a gun or whatever, and not necessarily a weapon, but that has to do with federal and state. That, I mean, he's been convicted and then he did his service and, you know, whatever, jail or whatever, for whatever he used the weapon for. And,
Well, it's just that I have a problem with this convicted felon getting back into government after 3 years.
well, I mean, you gotta hope people get rehabilitated. I mean, it's like anything else, you know. Well, I mean, some don't. I mean, yeah, some don't. Some, yeah.
I think
Broad.
you're saying 3 years, so if they came tomorrow
Uh-huh.
and they wanted to do something in the town, but their conviction was 5 years ago, then the 3 years doesn't matter. So you're not specific on that 3 years. Is it 3 years from the time they apply something that they do something wrong? Or did they do something wrong
Yeah, no,
in the 3 years previous? You know what I mean? It's not, that 3 years isn't specified.
Mike, let me see what it says, exact, so I don't.
In what, just asking, what
Yeah,
did
no,
your attorney, what did the town's attorney?
So it says-
advise you on this?
It says a person, business entity, officer, or employee of a business entity convicted of one or more crimes described above on those types of business shall be ineligible for a contract, subcontract, permit, license for a period of 3 years. Okay, that's after they've been convicted.
But like I said, if they were convicted in, say, 2003,
Yeah,
your 3 years has already gone by.
yeah, right.
You're saying, how do we know they're gonna be convicted? If they apply, you're gonna ask them if they've been convicted of anything in the last 3 years?
Well, the thing is, if they have come in for, do some business, they read this, and it's up to them to say what happened to them. You know, oh, well, it is.
I know. what
So I
you're
mean,
saying.
yeah, so it gives legal standing
On
for
both.
the town.
Yeah.
But,
Just gonna read, MMA's answer.
okay, go ahead, yeah.
This document is not anything the select board has to act on.
Well, that just means, well, that's like any document. The selectmen don't have to act on any document, put it in the warrant. It's not just this one.
That's their answer.
Yeah,
Okay,
so they didn't say anything negative about it. They didn't, yeah, they didn't encourage or discourage. No. Go ahead.
Was this put in by petition or just somebody's great idea or what?
No, it's something I saw from another, yeah,
I have always petition out there to get anything on the warrant. And that is kind of going by the wayside here somehow.
Well-
Technically, you're supposed to petition the town to do this.
oh, no, the thing is,
Bruce,
Yeah.
this is not on the warrant as of yet. He's
And-
just talking about it, so it hasn't fallen by the wayside, yeah.
Correct, but in order to get to this far, I had to go through petition process, not just. Have a great mind spell and say, put it in the warrant, that's all I'm saying, I always had to gather signatures in order to get it on the warrant. And I feel a little bit slighted by, some people have to do the petitions and other people don't for some reason.
Are you saying that they wouldn't even let you discuss it without a petition?
Right.
That's,
well, no, I've had 2 articles put on the warrant in the past. One was the, non-conforming house lots. And that was without a petition. I, requested it from the selectmen. And that went on, but the petition thing is. If you can't get the selectmen to put it on the warrant. Then your option is you go out and get your signatures, you get a petition. And then they either get it on a town meeting or it goes on a special town meeting. But the petition thing requires them to put it in a warrant. But they also have the other,
It's not legal, they don't have to put it on the warrant.
well, it's not, no, but something that's illegal, they don't have to put on the warrant. But like he said, the lawyer said, they don't have to put it on the warrant, but they can. They don't need a petition to put it on the warrant,
It's just that a lot of the people have been going to the planning board and the planning board put stuff into the warrant and, the people who go to the planning board say we have a problem with this and then the planning board just automatically puts it together, puts it into the warrant. And that sidesteps the petition process also. That's all I'm saying is the petitions aren't being used the way they're supposed to be used, that's all.
Well, it's not size, there's 2 options. The selectman can put it in from a request. And if that doesn't happen, and this person feels strong enough about it, then they can go and get a petition. And then it has to go, the state of Maine has a strong petition law. That's why you see all those referendums in Portland, So, I mean, that's how that stands on petitions and selectmen's choice. I mean, the selectmen have a choice, and the individual has a choice, like getting a petition.
It's a more forceful document.
Well, it's required, then, yeah. But the petition isn't required.
It is if you want
this
to
discussion.
make a.
Go ahead,
Is he talking or am I talking or what's going on?
like, that's okay, go ahead, I'm listening to you. I listened to you, Bruce.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
It's just that the petition, like I said, that was the way people could get stuff put onto the warrant.
right.
Right now, they just go in, talk to the planning board, or they talk to the selectmen, and bingo, it's on the warrant. I mean, that's what I'm saying, it's not a fair system, because some people have to, and I'll use a, for instance, for example, on the term limit petition, there wasn't enough signatures. For the issue, did you ever see it on the town warrant? No, sir, you did not.
No, it should have been.
That's right, that's what I'm saying, that's why I feel it's a little. Off scale on the scales of justice, that's all.
What you were saying, Chad?
No, I was talking to
Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Dick. Alright, Nick, go ahead. Just a question. On the firehouse, is there any way that we can bond that money that we're supposed to raise and appropriate now?
Bond it?
Yeah, can we bond the 900,000?
We can, you don't want to.
Why not?
A bond you cannot pay off early. So if you took a note on it,
Yeah,
you can pay it off early. And save some money. On a bond, if you pay it off early, you're paying the whole thing no matter what.
okay.
Good.
Just thought I'd ask.
Yeah. No, you don't know if you have. Dick, any new news on the firehouse? Or anything on?
We start the new, Thursday, if I still have power, I have a Zoom meeting with the, government on the start of this thing.
Okay.
And according to the Liberty Fire Chief, when I talked to him, he says, watch it, because it'll help you.
Mhm.
If we got power, I'll be able to watch it.
Yeah. Cliff, any wisdom on the storm? Stay home, stay in your house, get out of the way. Yeah. Alright, Cindy, anything major in your thing?
Cats, more
Cat.
cats, more
More
cats, and more cats.
Send them to Freiburg Fair, they're taking.
Not feral cats, I don't believe. I think they want to pet them.
Oh, that's good. You probably.
They want to eat
You
you.
can pat them, but they'll be wrapped around your hand in a second.
Yeah,
Well, we've done all.
Yeah. Anything else?
we did have a missing dog today.
That's it. Anything else? No?
I just said we had a missing dog.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Who's
the
dog?
Hampshire Road,
Oh,
Nelson Days,
oh, yeah,
Mason Days, whatever.
yeah, huh. Didn't find it yet?
Oh, we found it already. Somebody dropped it off on Eaton Brownfield line.
Oh,
So quick found, Facebook, great thing.
yeah, pretty quick. It does help.
Maine Lost Dog Recovery works wonderful.
Yeah.
You don't have to be friends with people. That's a great thing. You don't have to be friends with that group.
Yeah.
You can just share it like wildfire.
All right.
It's so good question.
One last thing, Dick.
Yeah.
Is Willie still here? Or is he gone?
I saw him leave.
I think it's
Okay.
gone.
The Easter thing.
Yeah.
We had 86 kids show up for it. It was a big hit. And they did pick can't remember who won the beef drawing.
Brandon Drew.
Yes. So, I mean,
Brendan Drew.
we had 86 kids, so it was, and last year was 73. So.
Great turnout.
It was a good turnout.
Yeah.
And even though it was a little chilly, it was good.
Kids don't care.
Yeah.
No, the little ones we kept inside, but the big ones we put outside.
I caught my grandson bare feet.
Yeah. Anything else?
Correspondent.
Oh, correspondence.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, we can't leave this out.
No.
All right, the planning board is holding a second public hearing on April 3rd. Hopefully it won't be snowing too hard. At 7 p.m. On the purpose changes on the land use ordinance. And Dick is gonna be meeting with the assessor on this Kelly Lee requesting. Review of their assessment. Then we have an email from Bob Spears, he's from the Denmark ATV Club. Sending another request for to reopen 160 from the Lord's Hill Road to the Green Bridge.
Yep.
Guess it's still open on the other side.
I don't know the whole thing, cause I thought he was gonna go to, Misty Lane.
finishing up maybe. But anyways, he's gonna. Put in a request for that. And the CEO is working on getting a violation that is non-conforming to the town's ordinance in compliance. So something in the ordinance isn't in compliance, I take it?
Yeah.
And no response from our attorney on the citizens' proposed ordinance yet.
What's it?
The second one,
Second,
yeah, it's okay.
okay. That's it.
There's also, can I say something? There is also no response. Brian's not here, but there is no response from Matt Randall yet either.
Okay.
I don't think there's gonna be.
I don't either, but
He said that he'd do a
I
report,
asked him.
but he may not have written one yet.
Well, no, because there wasn't a complaint, so how can you, there was no formal complaint.
No,
On his pocket.
we wanted to report on his,
Coming.
whatever took place.
I just don't think he's gonna do one. I can't speak for him, but I don't think he. Can't speak for Matt. I wouldn't want him.
You got a question, but
Bruce,
Yeah, I couldn't really understand what you were saying about the planning board and on ordinances, what, as far as.
It's a house that's not in compliance.
What, the planning board?
No.
No, we're talking about the public.
Oh, the public hearing?
No.
No,
You just said something about the ordinances not being in compliance.
the CEO,
Not the ordinance.
right? Yeah,
It's an investigation that.
yeah.
Mike is.
Oh, okay, I misread that, I'm sorry, it's, what it is, it's a building. That's in violation, it's not in with the
Okay,
ordinance.
I didn't know what it
The
was.
way I read it, it sounded like,
That would not surprise me.
So we have the two bids on the cleaning. Anybody got a preference?
You might want to bring them out to you so they can refresh your memory on what's in there.
Yeah. Then we'll look at it again.
The bids are in
Oh,
here.
the bids are in here too? What's, oh, I think.
That's just what we put out today.
Okay, that's what we put out. Inside the inside.
They might post.
Too much paper,
Mm,
too many trees.
I don't know, I might be.
be the one have a criminal conviction.
No.
Last 3 years.
He's been going to affect it, he said.
Yeah, good part.
Do that, yeah. Not bad.
You don't want one insured.
Yes. They both have to send their insurance thing.
Oh, what's the difference?
$50. In the amount of the.
I don't know, shock price, that's all.
Yep.
Cleaning ladies aren't cheap.
Guess not.
How many you want to clean your house?
What's that?
I said, how many would you like to have come clean your house?
$100 no.
What's that one on TV, home a lot or something, or 1995?
1995.
The first one.
Yeah, and the cats, they just come in and tell you what they will do.
Yeah.
Felt like that one.
Yeah, my daughter cleans houses, she gets $35 an hour.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
That's just for her, she works for somebody else that,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
her hourly wage is 30 grand.
Yeah. What's that one?
Go ahead. I make a motion that we accept mainly Woodstone for the cleaning.
Second. All in favor? Okay. Maybe one. For the second place.
Now that's gonna show in the minutes and my son's gonna be the lawnmower and I'm the lawn.
No, I was pretty clear to you that you already had the bids,
Yeah.
so, you know.
Anything else? All right.
Make a motion to adjourn.
So, all in favor? There we go. Budget committee meeting closed.
Want to invite everybody to the budget committee meeting?
Well, they don't say anything, fine.
That's necessary.
Yeah. Thanks, bud.
We're going to have a big one.
Oh, that's, I didn't want to lose it. I didn't want to lose, I know the feeling. That's okay. No, that's.
Yeah.
No problem.
Huh? Oh,